Hello. Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday. I have my days of the week screwed up today, which is weird, but it feels so much like Tuesday to me today. So at first I thought, I'm on the wrong day, but then I realized, no, it really is Wednesday. Anyway, I'm Connie. I'm live every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. And I realized you guys might be totally sick of seeing all of this birthday related stuff, but I can't help it because I love this paper. And so I will be showing the other paper pack through the month of February, but I just couldn't resist showing more birthday ideas today. And I want to use up this paper. One thing I realized as time is going on is that I don't want to store paper anymore. I've been going through all my paper and getting things ready to sell at the Daisy Lane, like rummage craft sale. And I realized I have been storing some of my paper for a really long time, and I don't go back to my old stuff enough. Hi, Sally. Hi, Heather. The rainbow balloons, I couldn't resist. I'm not showing how to make this page today because I've shown how to use this stencil already. But yeah, but I'm showing birthday today. I can't help it. Got to use this paper up. And they just showed the new Gnomes for Spring paper pack. It popped up on the New Zealand their time, the way the times work, they're a day ahead of us. So they got the paper pack announcement today, and someone shared the pictures, and I'm like, oh, I love it. And the new catalog, I did the launch event. Oh my gosh, I love it. I will tell you the sneak peek that one of the paper packs is Easter themed. So when you look at the Gnomes for Spring paper, I don't know. I may show a sneak peek of the catalog when I show the Gnomes for Spring paper, because I want you to make a decision about what you want to buy and not feel like, I bought that and now I want this. And, I want you to feel good about it. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, let's talk about the birthday stuff, the party stuff. So I wanted to use that stencil. I've been playing with it a lot. I made a couple of sheets of these rainbow style balloons. And I just kind of went down the page and sponged, used my blending brushes on the different colors. And I thought this would be a really cool thing to do to make background paper for a card also. And so I did one for the card and I did one for this page. And then when I cut it, I did a classic kind of 7/5 split. And when I cut it, I cut it opposite way I wanted to use it. So it doesn't exactly line up in the middle, but it's okay. The way my books lay, it'll be fine. So I put the 5 over here and the 7 over here, but I like this layout. The other thing I used on here is the numbers because, 59. And what I did was I cut them out twice. And on one of them, I outlined them using a gel pen. These gel pens, gosh, I swear I use them on almost every project. Look, I'm almost completely out of ink on my number 10 gel pen because I use it so much. Time to buy some new ones. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a gel pen that has lasted all the way to the end of its use because I gotta be honest, most of the time they dry up or they stop working right. Have you guys run into that? Anyway, these are great. I love them. And then I just layered the second numbers on top of that so it looks like a shadow. And then I used the Happy Birthday card making set to cut out this. I used stickers from the sticker sheet. And I also used the fun tassels again because, like, how can I not use the tassels? I know, right? I'm frustrated. I think you've seen my pen collection. I've shown it before. I am a penaholic, and I'm not exaggerating even a little when I say that. I have drawers and drawers of markers and pens, and I sold, when we got the tri-blend, you know, these markers, I sold all my Copics because I never, ever grabbed for them with these, because all the color blending is right there. So much easier than going through Copics and picking out all those markers. And so, yeah, I got rid of all of those. I sold them to an art student here in town. She's amazing. But, yeah, I go through my pens every now and then. It's disappointing how gel pens don't last. But those white ones have been amazing for me. I don't know. It surprised me. I've made a couple of birthday cards. I'm telling you, I'm going to use up this paper if it kills me because I don't want to store it. And I bought a lot of it because I bought, you know, the card making set that has the paper. I bought this scrapbooking. I bought the extra paper. I bought the bulk paper. That's why you're seeing so much of it. But I couldn't help make this card. I just wanted to have fun with the little tassels and the happy birthday and just make a real basic card. And I wanted to show you the shimmer pen. So this is a Bluebird shimmer pen. I've never used it. I want to show you how that works. There's a little yellow deal on there. So when you pull the lid off, this yellow thing, what it does is it keeps it from puncturing the ink. So this is just there so it doesn't leak all over the place on travel and stuff. So you pull that off and throw it away, because once you puncture it, it's punctured. And you can see there's like a little thing in the inside that punctures. So when you put that in, you push, you'll hear it kind of snap together, and you twist and push until it's all together. And then you grab some scrap paper. Sorry, I've got scrap papers everywhere. And basically it says push on the side. You only have to push on it really when it's new, because what you're doing is you're squeezing that ink down into that brush and getting it nice and soft. So I do that on scratch paper to start with, right? And I usually keep a little paper towel in hand just in case when I have a new one. Moose! I don't know what he's hearing. He's not even at the door. Weird. But what I was thinking was it would look really cool on this happy birthday. I don't know. I'm just messing. But yeah, I like this. I like putting the shimmer pen that matches the cardstock onto here. I could use clear, but it does add some shading to that. I really like it. Heck, I could cover the whole thing with it. Anyway, I'll mess around with this a little bit and later, but I just wanted to show you that's how you do these. Now, a lot of people store these upright so that they don't leak, but I store them in a pile, and they all tend to be a little bit like this, like a little bit wonky in my pile. But at least for when I first open them, I don't lay them flat yet until I've used a little bit of the ink. Anyway, look at the shimmer on that. It's so cool. The other one I made is a card for Steve. It says it's a checkered flag kind of day. Remember that? Remember that Need for Speed set? And it has these little checkered flags. And then I also cut out a billion of these little balloons from one of the card sets. And I've just been having fun, you know, making some cards. I also got out my stickles. I also own like every color of stickles under the sun. I'm not kidding. And so I got out some Pacific Coast and Christmas red and just some yellow and diamond colored stickles. And I thought, as I make cards today, I may add a little jazz. Look at the shine. I don't know if you can really see the glittery shine on those, but they are fun. So, yay. Thank you, Sally. Okay, I'm going to set this over there for a minute. And so, let's start. I got out my volume 6, Make It From Your Heart, volume 6. And I just went down. Each page has like a recipe of what you need and an example picture. And so I just started cutting apart all my scraps of this paper in different colors. And I thought, well, Moose, come here. Come. Hold on, guys. Moose, where are you? Oh. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So he went back into the bedroom and jumped on the bed and then got behind a whole pile of stuff that my daughter had put in there, and he couldn't figure out how to get out of the bedroom. I feel so bad that I ignored him now. Okay. Anyway, so I just, I thought it would be fun to just put some birthday things together. I got out my birthday sets. This one is the one with the numbers. And where's my paper so you can see what it looks like. This one with the presents and the, this number isn't that old. It is just a number. Just the general happy birthday. That racing set, I've gotten a lot of use out of it because I do a lot of car layouts. I also got out my favorite set, of course, is this one. It's the one that has the tassels and just the general messages. And I thought, okay, we can use that. And I have the stamp of the month because this best is yet to come is perfect for birthday. And I'm not sure where I'm going to use it yet. And then this is the card making set that has the happy birthday and all the balloons, and I am disappointed that there is not die cuts for those balloons. So I stamped a whole bunch of them and I fussy cut. It doesn't take me very long, but you know what? It would have been really nice to have dies for those. So anyway, so I just thought I would make a bunch of cards using the patterns that are in here. It's been a while since I've used the patterns, and I just thought it would be a nice way to crank out some cards. I really like these. I really like these patterns. Yeah. What's on the other side of that? No, there. Okay. I really like these patterns a lot. And one of the things I was going to do for this one was I was going to stamp the happy birthday and, or cut out the die cut happy birthday in a color that would go. And I forgot to do that. And I suppose I could do that on camera, but geesh. I already, take up tons of time just messing around. I still can't get over the fact that my dog got stuck in the house somewhere. That is so unusual for him. He's like a super smart doodle, and he's very clever. And so I don't usually have to worry about him wandering around the house, but all right. My nephew, Ollie, came to stay with us during the ice and crazy weather. And so I think he smells Ollie in there, and he keeps going in there like there's somebody in our house. Okay, I really like that, and I think what I'll do is I'll sponge the edge and do maybe happy birthday in like that purple color. The other thing I could do is I could do a row of tassels on here, you know, and maybe that it's your day kind of thing. That would be kind of neat looking. I like that idea. So maybe I'll do that real quick. I have like 6 cards that I want to make, so I don't want all of them to be this fussy. This is why I always cut out all the parts and pieces so far in advance of doing lives, because it's nice to just have, you know, a tray of cupcakes and a tray of balloons and a big tray of tassels. You can do any color you want, right? So I'm gonna wait to put that on in case I stamp. But basically what I like to do is just put the glue on like this. And then I can just, you know, pop the tassels on where I think they look good. And that'll go really fast. I don't know about white. The blue. The pink. I need some wide ones. Let me see what I got here. Hold on. I think I used some of the pink ones that I made on a different card, so. Maybe I'll just go back and forth with the blue and purple. And that way I kind of stick to these kind of girly-ish colors. I mean, you know, but this way, there. I really like that. I think that's gonna look really neat. I'll sponge the edge. I'll put It's Your Day. I have this It's Your Day stamp. I think that'll look really cool on here. All right, let me put my tassels back in my bin here. And that way I can grab those if I need them for another card. So basically, there's one card. I just have a little bit of work to do to that one. And they're not all going to be that way. That one, I just forgot to plan ahead. All right, this one, let me grab. This one has like a border with some dovetails hanging down. It's a great idea. It gives you all these measurements and things like that, but of course you can tweak any way you want. And so it's really nice to be able to kind of do your own thing. So I have a couple of these cards that I'm going to do. And so let me just set this aside. I want to get this out of the way. It's nice to have the photo in front of you, but this is so basic, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and start dovetailing a bunch of these. What's everybody doing today? So Christy, those patterns are from the Make It From Your Heart, Volume 6. I'll show you the, I will show you the patterns here, or the book here in just a minute. But every year or so, Close to My Heart comes out with a how-to book, a pattern book. It usually has either scrapbooking or card making or a little combination of both. And this one is a little bit of both. And then like last year's was hot. Everybody wanted it. They loved it. And I waited to order it. And do you know, it sold out before I ordered it, and it's the only one in all the years that I've been a consultant that I missed out on. Because, you know, usually they have these things for years. Like, you could probably still buy the Make It From Your Heart pattern 3 and 4 and, you know, but yeah, for some reason, the number 5, gee, that one was popular. So I keep waiting. I figured it'll show up one of these days on, it'll show up like on one of the sale things and I'll get it. Because it is really nice to have, like, it's so mindless to be able to just do your own thing. You know what I mean? Okay, I want to stamp something on this. What do I want? Or put something on it. I could put a cupcake on the front. Maybe I'll wait and see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay. Picking up all my pieces. So the first, when you look at the pattern, the first thing is you have like a large piece on each side, and then one in the middle, and then 2 strips here. So here we go. I'm gonna do a yellow. So the yellow in this set is actually Sundance, which is not one of my favorite. It is just not one of my favorites, but I'm trying to decide what I want where. I've been using the honey butter yellow ink whenever I stamp for this set because I like it so much more. Okay, and then try to decide what I cut for which card because I mixed them together. Duh. Let me look at the other card. Oh yeah, put the green one on here. All right, yeah. Anyway, I have been purging like crazy I'm gonna make this one shorter. I don't want quite so much green showing. This whole Daisy Lane sale is really great, but I just want to get rid of some stuff and I don't want to lose my shirt doing it. You know what I mean? It's like everything I own. I think I'll do that in the middle, that one. I love how this looks on the top of here. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then I could put balloons or cupcakes on here. Now, in my little dish of cupcakes, I did start messing around a little bit. And I wanted to show you, I have taken my star confetti and I glued some confetti on top of the cupcakes. And then on this one, I used a shimmer brush. I don't know if you can see shimmer, but sometimes as I move it, you can see the shimmer on it. And I use the little confetti stamp to stamp on top of it. That is really, really cute. And then at the top, I just need a little birthday message. What to put up there? Can't decide yet. My problem today is that, oh, look. Okay, there's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the candles. My problem today is that I'm indecisive and I'm a little sluggish. I have not been sleeping good this last week and a half or so. It seems like every single night there's a reason why I haven't slept great. And I know it sounds crazy, but I told my husband we got some new sheets at Christmas time, and I think I'm having trouble with them. I feel like I'm constantly battling our sheets. They're really slick, like satiny. Hey, Noelle, how you doing? All right. What's everybody doing? My life is so boring right now. We had baby shower in the family. That was kind of fun. And I can't even tell you, like, I went through that phase where everybody was getting married, and then you get the phase where everybody's having babies, and then you have the phase where all the kids are going through graduation, and we're back into the baby phase again. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I think it needs gems, like green gems. So I'm going to grab my green gems, if I can find them. So yeah, we've been doing, I like the stars. We've been doing lots of baby theme things lately, which is so different from usual. I really like that. That's a great birthday card. On the insides, I also stamped a bunch. I stamped a bunch of, you can still hear me. I told my husband that our wireless connection, we have like that really fast broadband style connection. And in the last week or two that I've gone live, I've had problems. So, oh, let me finish my other one really quick. So, I feel like there's something about this time of day. It'll be fine all day long, and then all of a sudden at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, it's a problem. So we've been talking about what we're going to do about that. All right. Really helps if I would look at the pattern, but I'm just going to wing this because it's not that difficult, right? I'm going to put the big white one in the middle, and I'm going to put it on top. The reason I want the white one on the top is because I want to stamp on it. I cut a little piece of red glitter strip. I really like that. And hold that down. And I really love this. Yay, yay, yay. And that way I can put anything on here that I want. I could put balloons, I could put tassels. You know, one thing about that tassel is it doesn't have to be a whole card length long. Like you could just cut it and just have 2 or 3 tassels. You don't have to have like the whole thing. But I do love the idea of the balloons. There. I've got a lot of balloons. And I think I want to stamp a few confettis. Now, my Bluebird ink, it's okay, but I've noticed when I stamp it, sometimes it's a little patchy. Whenever you have an ink that you're getting inconsistent stamping with, it probably needs to be re-inked. And so what's been happening is I'll get a great image and then a not as great image. So I got out my re-inker and I wanted to show you how to re-ink your ink pad. So you basically, you shake it, make sure it's well mixed. I have been wondering how busy you are at work, Noelle, because I have not heard from you for a little while. I have your stuff here. Noelle and I have decided we baked cookies at Christmas. I just go back and forth and wait for it to soak in. And then if I still feel like it needs more or it's irregular when I stamp, I'll go up and down as well. It depends on how dry my ink pad is. And then I always leave it to sit for a while to this direction to soak into the pad a little bit. But since I'm using it today, look how much better my images are. So much better. Okay. It needed re-inked. It just did. And so I'm going to go ahead and put some confetti. Kind of random. All right. And I'm going to leave it this direction just for a little while for that to soak in. And then I can put my balloons on. Anyway, back to the cookbook. So the cookbook thing, I found one, Noelle. I found a cookbook that I cannot wait to give to you. I went ahead and bought one for both of us. And I'm excited because these cookbooks are like, you know, they're like people's family recipes from the past. They're like vintage. Now, the other thing I could do, I could go ahead and stamp my balloon string, or I could draw it. I have a tendency to draw them because I'm lazy. But I did put one on here just to show you. And then I'm going to put this last balloon on with some little foam tape. And one more stamp. Ta-da! Okay. Boy, that's really cute. I feel like I need a little something here too, but I don't know what yet. Can't decide, but I will put something there. Oh, I know. I can do the stars. Won't the stars look cool? I could do them in the same color of pink, like a tone on tone, or I could just do them in red. Oh, this is the other color I have that needs re-inked. All of a sudden, like all my ink pads are like dry. Why? I can go years without re-inking my ink pads. And then, bam, I have. You can tell this one's dry because the color, my stamping doesn't look very good. It's sort of faded out a little bit. But the card still looks nice, so I'm going to keep moving. All right. This one needs some gems too, but I'm not going to grab those yet. I think I'll probably put the red gems on that one. So I'll put that aside. All right, let's go to our next one. Oh, I missed one. Duh. Okay. Here is the next one that I pulled from the card kit, or from the pattern kit. And I went ahead and cut strips for each one. So I'm just gonna put it together just like the picture. Starting at the bottom. Okay, just put that on. I like how that looks a lot. And then we have this bigger piece that goes on the top. And then we have this, it shows like a framed piece. And I was thinking that I could do something like this and stamp on it, right? But I was thinking, I really love this message. Your birthday is an excuse to eat cake. I love it. And so I want to use that. And these are those, you know, rectangle brackets. So I think I may do this instead. I love how that looks. It's so cute. Yeah. Put that on there. Put that on there. It's really nice to have all the pieces cut and then just assemble, assemble, assemble. And then the other thing I think this one needs is a cupcake. And so I got out my markers. I don't know if you guys want to watch me use markers, but I thought what's nice about actually using the markers is I can show you what colors kind of match this set so that you can know which ones I used. So the red is the, you know, red blend. It's the first color of the red blend. But what I'm finding is the darkest color of the coral shades actually matches this candy apple red really well. And it doesn't make it look quite so Christmassy. So I've been using the darkest coral shade. And then the blue of the true blue is kind of that, it's kind of that blend, it's the true blue shade here, but I've been using the true blue blend in the lighter color when I color. The golden yellow, there is a gold yellow marker, and that's what I've been using for the yellow. The pink color I haven't been using. I don't know why. But the purple periwinkle is the hardest color to match. It kind of goes a little bit with hydrangea, and it kind of goes a little bit with lavender. And I think either one of them could go with this purpley blue color. It's the periwinkle color. It's just such a combo. You could even probably overlap them with two colors to get it. And then the green is a jade green, and it matches this darkest color of the light green. So I've been using the light green blend. And there you go. There's the colors that I pulled for the cupcake. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm gonna color my cupcake a little bit. And since my card, my card has a little bit of pink on it, I really do feel like I need that pink. So I'm gonna grab my pale pink. I think it's the second color of pale pink. I've used pale pink so much, sometimes my markers start to like dry out or whatever, or you know, they're getting used. And so I bought the re-inker refills for the Spectrum Noir markers, and I really like them. But these are technically not supposed to be refillable markers, but I have refilled mine multiple times. Okay, so I have the pale pink color, and you can see it matches pretty well, but I want to do some shading, so I'm going to go into the darker color and just go underneath this little edge and then around the edge. And then I'm just going to go on the side of each line of the liner. It's not a lot of shading, it's just a little something. And then the candle, I think I need to do it in blue. And I already told you I've been using the darkest shade of blue to try to match the paper. And then there's also like a little bit of cupcake liner. I think it's like sometimes when I color these cupcakes, this little section right here looks like a paper liner. And so I've been kind of adding some color by using it as a liner. Or you can just color the same color as frosting. It doesn't look bad either way. This is that gold yellow. Okay, now I'm gonna add some stickles or something to this to add some pizzazz, because it needs a little pizzazz. And the other thing that you could use is you could use the confetti, kind of like what I did before. The little confetti sprinkles all over it in different colors. You could even just use your markers. Oh, isn't that cute? You could even just use your markers and, you know, but I like adding stickles, and I'm going to hold it up closer. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. I'm using it like paint. I'm not putting it on super thick. I want it to dry at some point. If you do it really thick, sometimes it takes a little while. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to put a little sparkle on top of the candle too. Cool. All right, so there's that. And I think this one needs gems too. I could add stars. I could add a few stars. I think, you know, see if I can get my candy apple inked up better. I need to do that. I should have grabbed it too when I was messing around. All right. That one got a little light. That's okay. Fun. Ta-da! Birthday card done. You know, the other thing that I have for birthday cards is I have some messages, and I really love this. I could celebrate you every day, and I think that might be a good front for the other one that I have like this. I tried to do a couple of each one. All right, let's do our stripes first. And we'll do here. Am I in camera at all? I love these. I love this paper. It coordinates really well, and it is, I'm really happy with all the options when you pick up the paper, and you can add a solid to it and it just goes, wow, like the whole thing turns into something really dynamic and cool looking. I think I want to add just a little strip of something. Do I have any more? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to add a little strip of glitter paper. Now this glitter paper is, I put some sticker adhesive on the back of it. Close to My Heart sells adhesive sheets, and they are amazing, but I ran out, and so my next order is not here yet. So I used my other brand. I have this scrapbook.com adhesive on a roll. I don't like it quite as well as the sheet, because the sheets I can cut down to exactly what I need. And this is a little harder to do, but basically all you do is peel off the sticker back. Use like a pen or something to get a hold of it, and you can see the liner just lifts off, and then it's a sticker. And so on a lot of my die cuts, oh, I got that nice and crooked there, good enough, it'll be mostly covered. I like to put that on before I die cut, and then I can, peel the letters off and they're already adhesive. It's really nice on this birthday one where, you just peel off that backing and you already have adhesive all over it. See, I could put that birthday message on here. That'd look nice too. But I really like this. I could celebrate you every day. And I think I had planned on, I'd put this on here as an idea. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to hold off on using this one. And I'm going to use my tassels again. Here I go. Now see, if I would have put that adhesive on the back of here, I would not be futzing with this glue. I would just peel the back off and stick it on. It would be so much easier. Just like that. There. And then on the end, and then I'll put my little tassels on. It'll look so cute. I think I need some more pink ones for this one though. I don't have very many pink ones left. Why am I using so many pink? It's so weird. So weird, but I think I do need some. I'm going to cut a few before I put those on. And then on the inside, I can do happy birthday, birthday wishes. I think I like this happy birthday. And I have this in black, which is nice. Because there's black on the front, it'll tie in. All right, ta-da, look at that. Cool, and with the tassels, it'll be perfect. Love that. All right, next up, let's see what other pattern we have. I have this pattern. Oh yeah, this one's interesting. So the way this one works, you've probably seen this on the internet a million times, but basically, by cutting out a couple of rectangles in you know, smaller sizes and then cutting it on the diagonal, you can get a couple of cards out of the same piece of paper. So I cut one in blue and one in this pattern, party pattern, and then I can just put the other part as the opposite side. And then I thought, well, I wonder how the purple will look with it, periwinkle. I don't know that I love the periwinkle with it, but I do love this happy birthday a lot. And so I do think I am going to make a card like that. Let me grab a card base. And let's see. So the first thing is to put your squares on. Now, do I want them in the bold color of Bluebird, or would I rather have them softer? I think I'd rather have them softer. Can I do that? I'm trying to figure out if I can, and I can't figure that out. I think I have to use this. Otherwise, I'd have to use the other side of this one. What's on the other side? Oh, yeah. And for that one, I would want the bold. Interesting. So I could do it either way, that way or this way. I guess this way it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna put adhesive on and make my card base. And it does show a border all around, just like that. And then I can mess around with it a little bit. So I could put like birthday wishes. I could do happy birthday. That's kind of, it's very red, white, and blue there. Woo, I don't know how I feel about that one. And then I can do something with the birthday and a cupcake. I like that idea. So, all right. I definitely know I want to use this birthday. So I'm going to do that. I'm peeling off the adhesive off the back. This is that adhesive sticker sheet. Do you see how now I'm not futzing with the liquid glue or putting on any other kind of glue? That's kind of nice. Now, I feel like I need, does it need to be red? I'll do the other one in glitter. We'll see how it looks. I do need some white though, so I'm gonna put that on there. May not be perfect, but sweet. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then I know I have the happy buried under here. So H. It's going slow going. Slow, probably, I'm probably actually pretty fast with my liquid glue because I use it all the time. But I wanted to show you the adhesive sheets. I'm trying to think of what else is coming up. So today is the absolute last day to order the Bring Back My Pack. Of course, they may have some of it left over. You may see it online, but technically it retires after today. And I haven't really shown very much of that. And I think the reason I didn't, I have gobs of it, and I've used gobs of it. But the reason I haven't shown it very much is because I got so sick of it. And so I was like, I don't know if I can. I'm so tired of it. Oh, I love the balloons. Cool. All right. Yeah, I like that. Fussy cutting all these balloons ahead of time it does save gobs of time. Gobs of time. And then sometimes instead of stamping, I just draw the balloon strings. I'm not always great at it, but it just saves time. I'm so bored. I know it's boring. All right. And then I definitely want to put that up on foam. I like the cupcake popped up. Happy birthday. I just want to make sure you can still read it. All right. Cool. And I think that is screaming for stickles or confetti or, you know, my bluebird. So I think I will cover this in shimmer. You have to be a little careful, unlike I'm being, when you're doing this after you've glued it on. The other option would be to use clear shimmer, and then you don't have to worry so much about it, like getting onto your white paper. But I think I'll do a little bit of this after I get off camera so that I'm not so far out. My arms are so far away from my body. I need to be over it, you know? So I think the shimmer is going to make it. It's going to make it. You can see the difference. I did the hap without the Y, and it really does help to have that. So cool. And then on here, I'm not sure yet. I might put some sprinkles on there, maybe with my marker. I'm not sure. So there's that. Cool. Let's see. Do I have any more? I think, oh, okay. Here is my book. So this is the Make It From Your Heart Volume 6. And you can see it has scrapbook pages. At the very beginning, it has like the index of how many photos are on each page and the general layout. And there's 19 layouts. And then you go to the cards. And today we did this one. Although I did it flipped the other direction. This one and this one. Oh, I know I have that one cut too. I need to look. I bet I have it in between two pages. And then there's some slim lines in here too. And then it starts with the patterns and shows you how to cut your paper. And it shows you an example. I don't always love their example colors. They always try to show you like, you know, really unique color schemes. There's that one that I did for Steve's birthday card. All right, I gotta look and make sure. I know I have that other, I put them between the pages. And so I probably have another one in here. Yeah, there it is. It's this pattern. And this one is just a couple of strips the same size and a couple of rectangles the same size and put onto the card. So that's pretty basic, but I knew I had one more in there. And then we'll be done. I have all my pages all scattered all over the place now. So I'm basically going to put paper there and paper there. You can see you could pick the yay paper or the other side, your choice. I think this one goes here. And then the yellow, I don't like the super bold. I'm going to use the softer side of the yellow. I'm going to put that on like that. And like that. And this is the one I was thinking of doing, the best is yet to come. And I could do it in red, although my red is needing re-inked. So I'm going to do it in blue. We'll see how it looks. See if my bluebird is any better. Now I normally get out a cushion. The stamp of the month this month, the cool thing about it is this die cut. It's the one that makes this fun scallopy shape. So this is why I got this one. And I cut it off a little bit at the end, but you can kind of see, I kind of did it. I thought that would look good off center. And then I have all of these left. It's your day. All about you. Here's to you. I like the here's to you because then, honestly, it doesn't even have to be birthday. The best is yet to come could be a retirement. It could be anything, right? I do like the birthday wishes. I think what I'm going to do is I can do that. I think I really am dying to use this. Happy birthday. Let me see how it looks. Got to take it off of the adhesive sheet. I love cutting the glitter with my die cut machine. When you put the adhesive on the back, it doesn't always go through both layers. So it's much easier to pull off because it only cuts the word and not through the glitter. So you don't have to peel all the adhesive off the same way. But I do want to pop out that center there. Okay. This is really... Okay, yeah, I like this. All right, let me work on this for just a minute. I'm going to tuck this under, and I'm going to put this like offset, and then I'm going to put that birthday down. And then I have that happy from earlier. Oh, here I go. Take the adhesive off. So the other thing I'm doing this week, and what is hogging up all my time, is that I am spending time purging through all of my craft room and stuff, and my house. I've just been so busy. Like, we've made a couple of runs to Salt and Light to donate items that I haven't used in years, and it's really freeing to be working on project, like to purge things like that you just have had sitting around and storing them for so long. And my motivation is that if anything ever happens to me, my God, my daughter is such a hoarder. I'm afraid she'll never get rid of anything. She'll never get rid of anything that's hers or ours, and she will end up buried in stuff for the nostalgia of it. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. With that little loopy butterfly that I covered up. It almost looks like a balloon string. That's cute. Let me see. What do I have in red? I like the red heart. Oh yeah, sweet. That's nice. I like it. I think I'll do that. Cool, cool, cool. And then today my husband called me to tell me that he returned something at Kohl's that we had bought my dad for Christmas that didn't fit him. And while he was there, he just happened to find that his favorite jeans were on sale. And then he went and bought his favorite jeans. And I'm like, yeah, when I was going through his drawer today to put some clothes away, I noticed he had jeans that he had stuffed into the drawer because he didn't wear them anymore. And as I've been losing weight, he's losing weight. And so a lot of his clothes just don't fit him right. Oh my gosh. I kind of like this. Okay, not every card has to be a total masterpiece, but I really like how these are turning out. So let me show you what we've done so far. So we did this style. It's been an hour and about 10 minutes maybe. This one, which I'm going to put some gems and more glue on. This one, which is going to have tassels. This one, I'm going to add a few gems. There you go. I really love these. And then this one. And then we have the one that we added the stickles to, which is almost dry, not quite dry. And this one. So, wow. So it took me about an hour to just cut out all the parts and pieces and have everything in piles. But then an hour to assemble everything. That's not bad for a 2-hour thing, is to have all these birthday cards ready to roll. And so I'm pretty happy with that. I think Friday, what was I going to show Friday? I cannot remember. I think I was going to do a scrapbook page using the other paper. Or maybe the hummingbirds. I really want to use those hummingbirds. So I haven't decided yet. vote at the bottom what you'd like to see next. And I will chat with you all later. I hope you have a good day. I'm still coming out of my fog. You can tell I'm not as up as I normally am. So send me your happy thoughts and things that you're doing today to cheer me up. Bye-bye.